Wow.
But can you sense it in the room?
Oh, I can smell it. Oh, wow. They just said, what did you say? Back on the gin and tonic. Good morning, everyone. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, you get notifications of my videos every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes we do the Sunday video. In today's video, what is happening? That's a great question. We are opening our clamp that we actually chopped 5 days ago. Actually, I mowed it 7, chopped it 5. Everyone's telling me a feed rep and the farm theory that I shouldn't be opening this till 7 days, which would be Monday, but we have a bit of a predicament. I am chasing milk yield. Milk yield dropped to 22.7 litres a cow, which is not good. Why did it do that? 2 reasons. Grass in the field, pretty poor. The other reason is the third cut grass last year was poor. It was really dry, it was quite old, and that's what we normally do. We normally go for a bulky third cut and try and do it. But we have made a bit of a change this year. You would have seen in the last video it was coming out nice and green, and this is where we chopped our third cut. Problems we have is milk yield dropping down, not good. Second problem is this clamp is meant to hold our maize, which we've got 40 acres, 42 acres, but let's say 32 acres of it is any good. Maybe a bit more. I'm probably being a bit harsh on myself, but I'd rather be a bit harsh and then be pleasantly surprised. And the other thing is, we think we've got enough grass over there. You'd have seen we opened that one up last week, and you'd have seen as well that milk has actually increased using that one, which is really good, but technically that isn't ours. And I know we've got the share farming stuff, but we kind of want to be as fair as we can. We asked, can we use those for a week, and then we'll get into this, and we could use this for our cows, that for their cows. Does that sound complicated? We have another farm over there, which is a part of a share farming stuff. We did a straw harvest afterwards. I say straw harvest, sounds so technical. We just get straw off the field from our neighbouring arable farmer and put it on top of there. So what my plan is to move 8 bales away, and we're going to start eating it this side. Why we're going to start eating that side? Because I have something very special and turning up on Tuesday, which I've never used before, which I'm quite excited about. My feed rep put it into his database, and he said milk yield should increase by 2 litres a cow. If it increased by 1 litre a cow, it will still make money. 2 litres would be fantastic at a 3 kilo rate, but you'll see that on Tuesday, Monday, 1 day, Tuesday, 2nd day, Wednesday, what day? Thursday, 3rd day. If you get the reference, put it down there. But yes, that's planned today. We're going to open up with Saturday morning. We have, we're going to mix this in slowly, feather it in. My mate, Mark, the farming life, his worst half, he feeds his grass straight away. A little off, you can do it. Everyone's telling me a week, so apparently can do it. Anyway, so that's what's going on. What I might do, because that's just grass, I might put the Selco in and meal in now, and then open the front here. And I do need to move that. I got a pallet of creep feed because I felt just like my lambs were just getting a bit rubbish. How good does this shed look, by the way? Really good. Dad's coming. Right. Yeah, pallet forks and move that. And then my dad's going to start moving some Struer. I need a new tripod. It's dying on me. Does that all make sense? I think so. Obviously, it's not going to make sense that the thing that I get on Tuesday, because it's a surprise that later on in the video. Someone's going to say, why aren't you opening this? I don't know if we've done the video on the testing of the silage of how good it is. The only one we haven't tested this one. We've got 4 pits at the moment. So we're going to have 2 pits open, which is probably a bad idea. But hey ho. But I need to eat this up because that's what's going to have loads of grass in soon. So our plan's to eat this side, a grab's worth. I'll chuck that in the dry as well. Sheep creep. What's a little bit annoying as well, the way I'm going to have to do this is going to be annoying. Hey ho. I can't even get the flat 8, I made it hard for myself. Ugh. Whilst I'm waiting, I've got no straights in yet. And straights, but not actually straights. I guess technically they're called a combat. So I'm just going to meal. I think the milk is. So I might as well do that whilst I'm waiting for my father. I love that clock on there. Did 300 kilos. I put 310 in, but it's not too bad. So some big farms will tip it on the floor because they use so much so fast, but obviously we don't. I'm using 300 kilos a day and that's it. So I've got 6 ton in there, so I've got 20 days worth in there, to a degree. Dad feeds Hugo a bit and stuff. tractor is when you've got like a telehandler. Like that load tractor is slower than that. That load tractor is so much slower than that. You're gonna create. Why are you using the bucket to do it when you've got that? Because the grabs on that one, just like a bucket two thing to the manager. Hello? Yeah, no, we're just loading the feeders up. It's okay. What are you looking when it's dry? The sheet's dry. People have got to be amazed. Maybe don't do it.
If it's on a bale, mate.
Yeah, wow. That's interesting, isn't it? We've never done that. Like, shows the weight, what weight does. Really want to get wagon tyres one day, but like wagon tyres is something where you've got $2 grand spare. I don't have $2 grand spare. Wow. That's interesting, isn't it? Are you sure you want to go that high?
Well, you want to be in here.
I know.
You've got to get the angle so you can get your bucket in.
Right. Do you want to come and grab a load? Like it's just on the top where it's just not curing. Maybe where the
That will cure. It's cold.
Look at this. Quite wet. Yeah, it smells like silage though, doesn't it? I'm excited for this.
Be proteiny.
Dad's actually coughing, it's not. Yeah, be proteiny, so you have to buy protein in.
Yeah, protein's good.
I'm going to send a photo to my feed rep.
It's leafy. Good, well. If nothing else, it shows you how sheeting up
Weight
on the day, anything, even though the sheet's covered or whatever, that will cure from the underneath it because of the action. It will cure, but it'll take a while.
Proper leafy stuff, that, isn't it?
Proper leafy stuff.
Not as dry. Dad loves dry silage.
A bit drier than that, but that's yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll melt well.
Oh yeah.
The trouble is, it's always, isn't it? When you can't have enough good silage.
No.
It's making enough that's the problem. And it'll melt away, go through, making sure.
That's the whole point, isn't it? Because we're going to have another 130 acres coming in here.
We're going to end up
3 weeks
going across like that all the way. Let's have one edge. I would think.
Are we?
Well, let's get this other stuff tipped first.
Which you'll find out. And when that gets tipped, we'll open it up. That's my plan. Yeah, okay.
We might have to move another 4 bales.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Then we can get on across. But let's get back there first.
And let me get a hole.
Because as soon as you open it up, now that is deteriorating because it's not fully cured yet. You don't want to be leaving that. Look at the darkness of it.
Yeah, but we'll be feeding more. When we, tomorrow we'll do a half and half mix. We've done like a quarter mix. Tomorrow we'll do a half mix. We'll go 3/4 if you really want it. And then we really want to be eating it fully. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think you always want to have a 500 kilos of that other end to give it a bit of
dry.
Give it a bit of body. Alright.
Yeah.
Personally, good.
We'll find out. Anyway, we've got some special tipping, so we'll unload it now. I wonder what it looks like. This is the first we've ever done this. It's good. I could have put a bit more in it. It's actually mixing like a keen and should mix. It could fit a bit more if you were mad keen.
How much weight? 3 ton have been up. You haven't eaten up last night. Okay. Where are you going to let them go back to tonight? Right, yeah.
I have heard as well that yellow stuff is poisonous because of the ammonia. I think you have to get a hell of a lot of it. It's like, isn't like bananas are poison if you eat too many. You've got to eat like 270 in a day. If you eat anything of 270 a day, it's probably going to kill you. So it's not like slurry gases, which are not. I don't know if any young farmer follows me. Never ever go into a slurry store that has been mixed. Even if it hasn't been mixed, if there's no one around you, just make sure you're safe. Don't go in one. Do not do it. Do not do it, because you won't be here. Anyway, let's get this mixed down. Grass is down. It's amazing how little it looks, but it should be alright. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, we're chasing milk yield. It's definitely damper, which is good. we're chasing milk eels. You can see the green grass, green grass, green silage that's in there, which is interesting. We'll see what it does. See if we can hit that 27 litres. I highly doubt we will, but yeah. We have another product coming on Tuesday though, which you're about to see very soon. Whew. It's been absolutely ragging it around. This morning me and Dad goes over the road because we don't have a shear grabber over the road just yet. The old one that's a bit dry. So come back, Mum wrong, citrus is here. Oh, the thing that you want is here. Sneaky, sneaky. So Dad's just going to load up because we're just making a bit of a... Oh, you idiot. Make a clean cut because we're not going to go to it for a bit. Jeez Louise. Look at that. It's like we're splitting atoms.
A lot of people use this stuff on top of silo, you know.
Yeah, to seal it. Better. Not perfect, but better. We're going to take some grass samples today. So our idea is to, like we've done here, is make a hole. So we've kind of let it make a bunker. I might need to use a bale of straw as well. I've got them. And what I might do is just whilst I'm here, it's just the wagon deer, that's all, that's why I'm pushing a bit. But whilst I'm here, it's just grab a couple of samples. I'll take a sample today. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll take a sample where you grab there, I'll take a sample of that bottom stuff, see it's a bit dry there, do you know what I mean? Take some samples before I can't get to it. Once a stranger and now a friend. So I've put the grass samples, that's the wetter stuff and the drier stuff. I don't know if Mark will mix it together or not. I should probably put it in a bag as well, but I'll just put it on our rhino. It's not mine yet, but I really want it to be. I like it. I like it a lot. Wagons here. So I'm really excited for this. We're trialing this because we've always had the option to have it, and we've just kind of said no, no, no. And then milk production, as you see, I'm on the chase for 27. I'm on the hunt for 27 litres. So this might do it, but the size might be wet. I think this would work well with the silage over the road because it's so dry. But we're going to try it anyway. Give it a go, see what happens. And I want it to feed like more like waste feed off human waste feed. I want to feed more of this kind of stuff to my beef stock as well, so it'll be interesting to maybe mix it with the beef stuff. Probably won't at the moment, but to see what it does and how it does. Yeah, science coming. Wow, tell you what, some driver, hell of a driver. Look at this.
They're struggling to do off this quickly.
Yeah, well,
but they seal it, and it's sort of crazy.
I don't know what it is yet, though.
I know.
In the YouTube-ness.
They do.
They don't.
They used to do it.
But they might do from the title, I've got no idea.
But can you sense it in the room?
Oh, I can smell it. We don't have smell-o-vision though. Do we go back a little bit more, Dad?
Yeah, it can do.
You could go back a bit more if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll just get the things on, don't I?
Right, sound, yeah. I tell you what, you're a hell of a driver. One shot, done. Oh, wow.
I didn't get some of this sediment.
I think we're going to a bit more, is that alright? Yeah, yeah. And then we'll open that up. I'll even open it up for you if you want. Yeah? Yeah. There we go. Smells sharp.
Sharp?
Like you said, what did you say?
Back on the gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic. Yeah, Mum will be here on a weekend, won't she? Not saying my mum loves a gin and tonic. However, look how like bright it is. Brighter than my future. Yeah, that's what my mate said. So my mate Mark from the Farming Life, he says it doesn't keep very well. But we'll find out. It's not deer, so I don't know. Got to try these things sometimes, haven't you? Potatoes are really good for feed. Yeah, keep him going forward. I don't want him to sheet too much. So we've got to fuck about with them. Keep going forward, Dad. What does 28 tonnes of oranges look like? Ta-da!
Well done. Did you sweep out or not?
Proper shredded, haven't they?
It's shredded, haven't they?
Really like it.
If they don't, we're screwed. Are you going to eat peel?
Count, man.
Yeah, we're just having this debate, me and Luke. Would you eat a peel?
No knives in that feed, is there?
What?
There's only knives in the bottom of that feed, there.
Yeah, there's a few of them. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to tidy up there, and then we're going to have to open that clamp up fully now. That's what I didn't want.
Yeah,
That's going to have to be a job after breakfast. Yeah, maybe all this. Corner. I've got my sample of grass for Mark.
Have you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if he'd be able to get to it, so he might actually be able to get a fresh sample. That stuff on the left is the drier stuff. There's like a drier layer, and this was like wetter stuff. I don't know if he wants to do 2 samples.
Might as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
You get a
better silage that though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think this would have worked with the dry stuff. But hey ho, we're here now.
Yeah, but it's like you said, don't eat it.
That's why they eat it. We'll find out.
I've known people feed Haribo, but never have seen anybody feed oranges before.
Have you not?
No.
Haribo, that'd be cool.
Haribo, yeah, I've seen.
Mark did say about tainting the milk as well, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Orange milk.
How much can you feed per head?
3 kilos.
Per head.
Per head. So 450 kilos a day.
A day.
Yeah, 28 tons. 56 days. Would you want to eat an orange after you've kept it outside for 56 days?
Not really.
We'll find out, eh? We might have to push it to 3 now. But to start with, I might start with 2.
Yeah. Well, I'm never.
Like I say, we're going to start trying to get some waste. If it works for our dairy cows, great, but I really want to start feeding some waste to our beef stock over the road and start getting loads of that. And if I can, find a supplier, so you kind of like see what this works, see if other stuff works. Potatoes this year, I'm going to guess are going to be expensive. We used to get Rice Krispies tipped, like a failed load, and just tip. Back in day. But anyway, right, I'll see you after breakfast. We're going to tidy this up and load up. Just pushing this up a little bit now, just make it a little bit better. Squeezing it, I can smell the orange. And then we're gonna have to take that sheet off at some point today as well, which I'll do later. Oh, my man forgot his bar. Stinks of oranges. Of orange. I'm gonna have to do that today as well, which is really annoying. Probably should have done that before I fixed it. Hey ho, I didn't. Stupid one. Now I've got orange everywhere, but it looks like orange. Like I say, it was cheap enough that if I spilt 100 kilos, I'd have a change for a £5. You know, saying, right, I'm gonna beat this out. We'll see how the cows like it. We'll take that sheet off later. I want to go over to the other farm and I want to weigh our cattle. I've not just done that for 3 weeks, maybe, it could be 2. We didn't weigh 2 when Kieran went away 3 weeks ago. So I'm just going to weigh mine, because mine are nearly getting ready to go. And they get a bit fat, so I need to be really careful on the Anguses. Do that, then I'll come back and do the tops of that. And then we need to worm some sheep as well. So, a few jobs to do. Right, I'm going to put this back where it was, probably 2 seconds away for you. Video. Do you reckon the cows know where all the good feed comes? Anna is currently bedding up. How are they going to like the citrus? This is the question of the day. Oh. Well, 175 just avoided it. Are we going to eat some citrus here? That cow just ate some citrus. 73 just ate some citrus. This is big. They seem to be loving it. You can see Anna's just bedded up. What do you reckon? What?
What?
Do you reckon they're eating for it?
Fighting over it.
188's just smashed it. Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it? There is a lot of kit here.
Seems like you're back upon your own legs. Seems like you're finding your own voice. I used to hear it every morning, but now we finally have a choice. Some days I wanted peace and quiet. Some days I want a violent song. Some days it's easier to forget all of the days we got it wrong. And maybe we're crazy for letting it in.
Taking the top off. Gonna get some dry cows of that, probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it. Got enough for till Tuesday today, so Friday I'll have to go again. Bit of mould at the corner there, but I'll chew at that now. And then sugar eat. I'll load the feed up, but I don't want to get GoPro wet. Sorry, you're gonna have to go there. It's not the best shot I've ever had, but you're dry. That's important because we've got a roof, we've got a roof. Metal.
When I look back at me and you.
Definitely orangey when you move that, you know. So there, the amount of thing was 1,200 kilos. It's either wet, which it is, or it's compacted to the death. Interesting though. I could eat that tomorrow. That corner is the plan. It's working. Right, we'll catch you tomorrow. This is just for the dry cows at night, and then we'll see how we get on in the future. I think I made it worse. There we go. I wonder if we'll see a load of peel left tomorrow. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Seem to be enjoying it. How funny would it be if cows are like bursting in milk in the morning? Bursting. So it's the morning after the citrus pulp and how we're getting on. And there's actually quite a lot left. But that's quite a lot left because of... Yeah, that's right. So cows got themselves in the wrong field. Grazed a 20-acre field where there's a lot of flush grass, and they got themselves trapped. They couldn't come back and eat. And I pushed them this morning, so they've all I've just let them go, and they've all eaten shed loads. Like they're all coming to eat proper. But they're full of milk though. There's loads of milk on these cows, which is good. It's nice to know. I'm going to move some fences around this morning. It's my plan of attack. Yield did last night, but actually that wouldn't affect it because when I always look at milk yield, you're always like at least 24 hours behind. So yeah, it's been interesting, wouldn't it? Let's move some fences around. So this is day number 2 on the citrus pulp, and what's interesting is there's always a bit left. So it's day number 2, a bit of food left there. So we really want them to eat that up. But since we've done this, there's a lot of cows in the morning. It's like they come and eat. So that's a good amount of cows eating, which is, I guess there's food there still. But we have given them 20 acres, so we're giving them a new field with a new product. So it's a bit of a hard thing. But yeah, milk's up today, 25.5. So it's exciting. That's a heifer that we thought was bagging up. I think I got it in a different video. Still not calved. And the bag's gone smaller, so that's great. Some milk on these cows. Look at that. Loads of milk. It was damp last night again. But what's interesting, we put the salt lock, we put an old stone water trough in here, and they're attacking the salt. Look at that. That's a good cue for salt. Does that mean something? Cows will always show you something, and they're showing that they want the salt. So, people are going to ask me, what are the results? So this is when we're at 22 point something, which is rubbish. This is your 25, and this is what's happened. So they went on to Dad put them the wrong way, and they didn't like it for 2 days, so I put them back, so they're back up to here. So we're like 26.6 was here, 26.5 was yesterday, so it's working really well. I think it's working well with the silage. There's obviously 3 changes we've done: is a new field which has got lots of flush grass on, new silage, and the citrus pulp. So you really, in any experiment, you should change 1 variable. I've changed 3, so it's not really fair, but milk is up 4 litres a cow. Ow, you. So you can't really take that, you gotta take that with a pinch of salt. In anyone's description, that's not a fair test. But the only problem I'm having with citrus pulp is my mate Mark was right. It's going a bit like that. Underneath it's fine, on top it's a bit gross. We're trying to scrape it off the top. Anything we're feeding it, some of the beef stuff, we seem to be taking it no bother, and they seem to be eating it no problem. The underneath is all gravy and fine. That is gross. So we are feeding it a bit harder as well, but milk is up. It'd be interesting if I hit that 27 litres, but today is Friday, we are fresh, we are new. I am going to be a bit bummed to copyright music, so it's taking me a little bit longer to upload the videos. The grass seems to be really, really good. Might have changed Dad's way of doing grass. You see that corn went a bit mouldy that we couldn't get to. You see the start of the video when I did that. I do have 3rd cut grass to chop. Do you want me to video that? Videoed a lot of silage, and I think we've missed like 2 or 3 of them this time, because some people were saying in the comments they're getting bored of chopping grass. Fair, I was getting bored of filming it, so we did different things. We used the roller and whatever. But yes, has citrus pulp been a success? Currently, if you looked at the numbers, it has. Like I say, there's been a lot of variable changes. Cows have gone well. When you put them onto a rubbish field though, they didn't like that because they were changing the way they were doing. The only thing about this as well, I don't have the silage or the citrus pulp. If this grass is not eaten up to the bottom in 2 or 3 days, more 3, 2 you'll be okay. It does go mouldy, so I'm to scrape it away and clean it up. Normally the drier grass will last a little bit longer, but yeah. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Will we hit the 27 litres? I think we could if you see the trajectory of that. 26.5 yesterday. Fingers crossed we will. I think we will at the end of the weekend with a bit of good weather, which doesn't look like it's coming. Looks like it's going bad after this, but you never know. I know I'm ending, but the video's long enough. Probably could have done this in 2 halves, but oh, busy life at the moment. My head's okay, by the way. Oh, if you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get your TP merch at tompem-farmlife.co.uk, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Cheers, bye.